$5 singles in DC is a fantasy. $5 singles in DC is a fantasy. Said Dikc. $5 singles in DC is a fantasy. $5 singles in DC is a fantasy. $5 singles in DC is a fantasy. $5. Hold the fuck up. The haters ain't know how to fuck. I get it, always talk my pins back, got some speed talking that shit. We like talk about I got me a couple hours a night. I sold two of them, $10 right, yeah. Gave me a tip and shit, happy than a bitch. Would've had a bag and receipt, but shit, you know how I get. Fresh off, trying to get it out my drawers. I'm talking about if I get my money and break it out, yeah. I'm trying to have them all day. Singles up, all that motherfucker came with a couple bucks talking. I need two, I'm like, dude, you got how that one of my kinfolk, you know how they do. $5 singles in DC fantasy. $5 singles in DC is a fantasy. $5 singles in DC a fantasy. $5 singles in DC a fantasy. Try to tell you, put it on the t-shirt. Exclamation point, not no question mark. Talking about how the fuck it get it started. Yeah, he came up, trying to goddamn run the game up. Get his money, get the fuck on. Always still $5 tips. Talking about if you tip it out, pay the same shit, you know. Got cash flow, trying to get it in yet again. Time I wanna join your club. When it kick in, $20 a week. Talking about pay me if you come through, get one or two. Talking about you got merch and sticker food. You can get it, put it somewhere, but make sure they see what it do. $5 singles in DC a fantasy. Hold the fuck up, my haters. Love my $5 singles in DC a fantasy. $5, hold the fuck up. Miss Bacon, tell Jake and goddamn it's $10 when he sell them.